Survivor 50 Episode 2 starts with the Vachu tribe trying to recover. After losing Kyle, Q decides he wants to bring Rizzo closer into the group after everything that happened early in the game. At the same time, Q tells Rizzo that he lost his vote. Rizzo admits he started the game in a rough position, but recognizing that might actually help him because players who realize they're on the bottom usually start adapting and playing harder. Later on, Genevieve and some members of the Vachu tribe go through Aubrey's bag because they think she might have an idol. They don't find anything. But later in the episode, Aubrey actually receives the Billie Eilish boomerang idol from Christian, which could become important later in the game. At the immunity challenge, Scylla loses again, which sends them back to tribal council and forces the tribe to start scrambling. Back at camp, Ozzy and Savannah approach Rick and pitch the idea of forming a 4-person majority alliance with Joe, but things get tense when Joe notices Rick whispering with Savannah and starts getting suspicious. Joe confronts Rick about the conversation, but Rick doesn't tell him the full truth. Joe eventually learns from Savannah what the conversation was about, which creates even more tension between him and Rick. Meanwhile, Siri begins trying to shift the vote. At first she wants Savannah gone, but later she pushes for Joe as the target. However, Savannah and Emily begin to realize that Siri might actually be trying to protect Ozzy, which adds another layer of strategy before tribal council. Another big moment happens when Christian tells Rick Devens about the boomerang idol. Rick decides to use the wrapping paper from it to create a fake idol and plans to secretly hide it at tribal council. Going into tribal council, there are 3 possible targets: Savannah, Joe, and Ozzy. In the end, the tribe votes out Savannah, sending her home. But the episode ends with one last strategic moment. Christian intentionally falls to distract everyone while Rick Devens secretly hides the fake idol, setting up what could become a huge moment in the next episode. Overall, this episode shows just how quickly alliances can shift in Survivor, and it feels like the strategy is only getting more intense from here.